Greetings, everybody, and welcome here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're back here with the series we're doing for the month of November, which is my 30 favorite rock albums from the year 1979. So what I'm doing basically, and I like to do this every couple of episodes. I don't do it every episode. Maybe I should actually just tell you what we're doing. So I've picked 30 albums that are my personal favorites from that year, from the year 1979. And I've ranked them according to how I like them from 30th up to 1st. There were quite a few albums. I think this is one of the largest lists that I've picked from of anything that I've done. There's about 75 or 80 albums here, and I narrowed it down to about 50. Then I put the ones I knew were going to be in there first, and then the other ones I kind of worked around until I ended up with the 30. With the 30 I wanted to get in there, and then and this one here is one of the, I think this might be the only live album in the group. And it's the only album also from this that I've had two from the same artist, and I have the first one, which is this one, will be the live album, and then of course people are going to figure out what the other one is. I realize that now after I said it, but that's okay. So the album in question today is by a Canadian artist who also is an American artist as well, and that's Neil Young. And he's with Crazy Horse, which he's done about 15 or 16 albums with them, as well as his own just solo stuff. But this is a band that he's collaborated with quite a bit. And he collaborated on this Live Rust album, which came out in 1979, of course, because that's the year we're doing. This is a really great live album. I love it. I can listen to all the tracks. I have no problem with any of them. They're all great. There's 3 or 4 that I like more than the others. I like the opening track a lot, Sugar Mountain. It's kind of got that kind of country-ish flair to it, but at the same time it's kind of folky, and it's got a little bit of rockiness to it as well. And it has those classic kind of Neil Young lyrics that you get. I think it's such a great opener for a live album. The next song, of course, is one of his biggest and most well-known songs from, I think it was an earlier album, like maybe his first or second album, called Cinnamon Girl. They do a great version of it here. Such a catchy riff, it gets in your head and you just can't get it out of your head. And it's one of those songs that I forever love to sing. And Cinnamon Girl, just such a great classic tune, you know. And then you've got the 2 Hey Hey My My versions. So you've got the first one, which is Out of the Blue, and then the second one, which is Into the Black. So the Out of the Blue version is the acoustic kind of folky, kind of poppy, kind of country-ish kind of feel to it. All of those things wrapped up, and it's real catchy as well. And then you get the second version of the second part of it, which is the Hey Hey My My Into the Black, which is the real raunchy, heavy guitar, hard rockin', crunching song that Neil Young's famous for, holding on to that guitar string and just working the crap out of it. And it's so distorted, and there's like distortion and feedback, and sounds raunchy as hell. But it's so good. It's such a classic Neil Young song. And then you've got lots of other stuff on this album that range from that kind of folky sound through the country range, and then some heavy stuff as well. And I think I probably enjoy his stuff that he does with Crazy Horse. I probably enjoy it a little bit more. I do like his solo stuff quite a bit, like the stuff when he's not with them. Harvest Moon and Harvest, and some of the other stuff that I have here on the rack here, Freedom and all those things. Actually, is Freedom? I never really thought of this, but I think Freedom is just him, right? Yeah, it's not a Crazy Horse album joined in. Crazy Horse, no. But, just such, he's got such a wide range of musical talent that I like, like stuff that he does. I usually start out liking one or two kind of radio-friendly songs on an album, and then within a short period of time, I'm listening to everything, and then I'm liking the other stuff more. That's usually what happens. And in the case of this album, it's kind of a raunchy album too, which I like quite a bit. The first time I ever heard this was I was about 15, and somebody played me Into the Black, and I'm working on the stereo trying to fix it because I'm thinking it's distorted because there's something wrong with the stereo, when really that's just the way the song is. So today's artist, Neil Young, the album Live Rust. I think it's the only live album I have on this list. I'm not 100% sure of that, but I think it is. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you got any comments about Neil Young or anything I've said, you can put them in the comments section down below. Please hit the like button. That lets me know that you're enjoying what I'm doing. And subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified of more content like this. Anyways, I'm glad to have done something for you today and enjoyed it. And we will see you tomorrow with another album from my favorite 30 rock albums from the year 1979. Take care.